Sorry, I ran out of SD card space. My bad. It's just way too quiet. It's just way too quiet out here. Yes, sir. I don't know why that does that. Right in the sweet spot too, it always happens. Never fails. Never fails. Me and this cool stroke. Sound King Manju Ugats Maja to Delay Radio. Cool stroking it back in my rack. Alright, let me tell you how you know what off frequency sounds like when you hear it. When there's no other carriers transmitting with you, and you key your mic up, you're being heard by the receiver with like a woo, and when you're weaker in carrier, it's like woo. Another carrier's coming in with you. It's sort of like when you're trying to tune in the stereo, but the stereo light ain't locking on. You will when you hear that last transmission in the minute and a half of this, in about a minute and a half to 2 minute zone of this video, you'll hear it nice and clear. I don't think that's the issue at all. I think Richie's been doing it long enough to hear it and call it correctly. That's what I believe.
Well, it sounds Mr. Good. It's funny though. You hear it in my review, but you couldn't hear it that goddamn straight.
I told him from day one, I said I didn't change the frequency transmit, it read 491. And when you heard it the other morning in the video gate, I already made sure it was corrected. When you hear it in all those video gates out there, an off-frequency radio couldn't do clean cuts without leaving a woo, woo, in the background. Clean cuts, baby. You know, if that sounds like an off-frequency radio to you, then y'all all need your head examined. That ghost gate was the furthest gate out. Everything in New York and New Jersey was noise level in that ghost gate. I was 7 dBs off there in Connecticut, bro. Does that sound off frequency? Check out the carrier. All right, I'll be back. It's up there, dude. They've been up there for 2 days already. What? They're not on my channel. What's the matter with you? All right. When the SD card runs out, when it's time to post it, it's still running. All right, I'm mad right here. Why is my knob doing this? That? All right. Either my tube is shot or my plate knob is dusty. There we go. Cool stroke. All right, maybe a little dust.
Hey, Richie, how many watts you running out there, Richie? You keying up on everybody.
I ain't running nothing, LT. I ain't running nothing. I'm running 5 watts. 5 watts. LT, I'm running 5 watts, and I'm running a quarter wave dipole up my butt. And did I change it for a Mako V58 and I'm 3 pounds lower in all the videos? Yeah, ALT, I ain't doing that.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you're keying up on everybody. Maybe you could teach me how to be 10-8 like you. Go ahead.
That's a frequency thing. That's efficiency, transmit frequency, and audio. But it's more transmit frequency and efficiency than anything else.
Well, you told me what type of coax again. You said to stay away from the LMR 400. You said something else. You recommended some other coax, Roger.
That's a Roger. I mean, look, if you're going to do it right, man. If you can prove by pulling apart, stripping the wire and saying, okay, all right, this I could tell from the giddy up looking at these two braids, this one's got a better braid. Now let's see over here. Okay, this one's got one foil, but this one right here's got 2 foils. So, you know, to me that's another 120 some odd % shielding, bro.
Okay. What coax was it again? What was the name of that coax again, man? So you could educate me, Richie. Maybe you could educate a few other people while you're telling me out here, Roger.
Come on, man. I got in 1,000 video games, man. When it comes to coax, you better know one thing. Belden. If you can't say the word Belden, you shouldn't be keying up. Belden, RF 400 LT.
You said Belden, right? BELDIN?
EN. Okay. Now I'm getting mad. It's gonna make me swap this tube before my birthday. Audio. Cool stroke. There it goes. Hey, LT, do you hear like a static in my transmission?
Not at all. You're keying up on everybody. I can't hear anybody but you.
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that it's, you know, that it was sometimes when that happens, it's because I use 2 other monitors on my table with no antennas. And if there's any static dust on the components I'm transmitting with, I'll hear it through the receivers, the monitors, but it's not being broadcast on my transmission.
Somebody just keyed up and said you keyed up over everybody out here.
Roger on that. Roger D's on that, LT. That's your boy down there in the city. That's your neighbor, what? 12, 13 air blocks away? Long City blocks in the air. What's that, about 12, 13 blocks? Nevertheless, LT, I'm going to put it back to the quiet side. Cool stroke. There it goes. Cool stroke. Audio check. Sound King Audio.
All right, Rich, I'm gonna look it up right now. Have a good evening, okay?
Have a blessed one, LT. Catch you in the 430 zone.
Check.
Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night shift. I know you're not alone. Look at that. There's no, there's no, woo, as a tail with that guy. There's no, woo, ooh, ooh. There's no tail. There's no boop tail in this transmission. We call it the boop tail. When it's really bad, it sounds like a chainsaw grinding against metal. In a transmission. All right, let's see. I want to bring in all my natural. That means I got to do my feather. And I don't like feathering. Cool stroke. The Sound King. The man, baby, the man. How low can I go with the load? How low can I go with the load? But if I'm dropping the load, I'm dropping the match to my head tenor and I'm dropping my carrier. So how does it go higher?
I'm trying to drop a load of the damn toilet right now.
You gonna drop a low where, driver?
You got me trying to drop a load in the toilet, man. It's coming.
Hey, listen. Don't tell me. Don't give me fair warning. You better give the Tiny Bowl man fair warning, not me.
About to take some Browns to the Super Bowl.
Hey, where you at, driver? How the stock mic working over there, man? I was having a mic problem.
All good right here at Gateway.
Roger. Midwood of Brooklyn or Midwood of Queens?
Gateway, Brooklyn.
Roger on the Midwood of Brooklyn, man. That's a little ways from me. All right. No sweat. Hey, 121, where you at? South Kearney, New Jersey, South Kearney, boop, and there with you, boop. All right, boob tail. All right, boob tail. Ain't no sunshine when it's on. Only darkness every day. Audio. Oh, what a cool stroke. Audio. Can I make it bassy? Can I make it tony? Can I make it nasally? Can I make it echoey? You mean you can do all that with that? Of course you can, because, the characteristics of frequency incrementally change with the mismatch of the plate and the load. What the hell did he just say? And the answer to the equation is simply because decreasing the load will dump the dead key, rock the dead key harder. Cool stroke. Audio. A little bump. A little bump for the hump. Man, I hate to be sitting still in Kearney, New Jersey. You know why? Because when I got to look at that thing and see Richie, you don't want to hear him start doing that famous Utica Avenue rhyme. Watch it wiggle, see it shimmer, smooth and glidey. Richie's audio slang. By the way, when you're off frequency, you can't see swing either. I thought you said Rabbit was out here. Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit. Yo, Rabbit, where you at, Rabbit? Hey, Rabbit. Rabbit, where you at, Rabbit? Rabbit, 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 rabbit. He's a rabid rabbit, all right.
Yeah, that rabbit crawled into a hole.
Nah, he say it all the time. He tell you all the time that he a rabid rabbit. My man tell you all the time that he a rabid rabbit. Rabbit. No doubt. Good evening there, Mr. Sixpack.
Yeah, good evening. Like I said, that rabbit must have crawled in a hole, went to sleep.
You know what I think? I think he spotted the red fox lurking. My man seen that red fox bopping in the pasture over there. He seen them two big beady ears and that big ass fluffy ass tail. My man said, "Oh, in the rabbit hole I go."
Yo, Rich, who that?
What up, Striker? That's Sixpack out there. Sixpack, somebody waving at you.
Yeah, 10-4, waving it right back, Striker. Yo, what's up? I'm phoning on the mic, though. I'm the mic phoning. Your radio sounds good. Your mic sounds good. Doesn't sound good as mine, but it sounds good.
Two different classes of audio. You have a CB, he's got a 10-meter amateur receiver. Two different classes.
Yeah, 10-4, but like I said, his radio sounds good, but it can't be any better than mine.
Is talking to yours?
Yeah, I know it's talking. I just said it sounds good. But Richie, you know my radio. You know what kind of radio it is.
Who you on, your Cobra 19?
Negatory on a Zachary T.
Hold on, let me see the meter. Go ahead.
1, 2, the Zachary T.
Yeah, I see the swing, but I know your power mic cuts half the swing. Alright, I'm back in the cut. Striker, say hello to Sixpack.
Yeah, what's up, Sixpack? Yeah, how you doing? Waving a hand to you. Sixpack, how I'm sounding on the mic, though? How I'm swinging? Yeah, mic sounds good. My meter don't work on this radio. Oh, man. You're disappointing me, man.
You'll see the swing in this gate.
Richie there, he should know that meter don't work on my radio.
I thought you located the brand new meter. You didn't order it?
Yeah, I ordered it. I'm just waiting on it.
Well, when it gets there, let me know, man. I'll throw it in for you if you can for free. No sweat.
10-4. Well, I already got somebody to put it in. He knows how to put it in, so.
Okie dokie. One guy, there was a couple on eBay, but I didn't feel like paying $24 a pop. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that what is it, the 138, the 139 base you got there? I think that's the same round meter in there, ain't it?
Yeah, but I got that radio sold as is. There ain't no sense in me pulling it apart. Everything works on it.
Oh, cool. You got rid of that thing. All right, cool.
No, I didn't get rid of it yet, but it'll be gone the end of the month. But what I'm saying, being that Cobra works, there ain't nothing wrong with it. There ain't no sense in pulling it apart.
Roger, roger. All right, I hear my coffee pot striker 6. I'll be right back.
10-4 with that. 6 packs on the side. 10-4.
Lying motherfucker. Why did you just slug me at that moment? Because better if you didn't know it was me. Well, I was so juiced up it didn't matter. Radio check, you're working. No crybabies out here tonight.
Okay. Richie, who that? That's Nitro?
Where?
I thought that was Nitro.
Oh, that's your boy?
Nah, man, this nigga trying to play me, man, today.
Boy, the things I miss when I'm running around under the sky.
That guy Nitro was talking about how my radio was squealing and all that good stuff today. He was trying to play me. But some dude, I think his name is Kanasi. I think he was in Kanasi. He was like, yo, my mic sound good. And Nitro was keep playing me, telling me, he getting a squeal that he recorded and played back. But I realized that his radio is squealing.
Roger. Yeah, there's a couple of good Kanasi stations, two of them. They gave you a radio check, man. Tell you it sounds good, it sounds good. But listen, you want to know what your shit sound like, you want to know how it was dancing, you'll check tonight's video gates. You want to know what they heard earlier, you'll tune in. Know what I'm saying? You didn't hear one person say one thing or tell me that was off frequency or it sounded bad or it was squealing when it was on my table now, did you? I ran it up their ass in the morning show for a reason.
Well, Nitro's really trying to get at me and trying to make me sell the radio to Rabbit, but I see they just trying to get at me right now, trying to make me sell up the radio to them. Try to send me down some hand-me-down bullshit.
I got an idea. Next time that shit come your way, just tell them your text says straight up cash. Cash on the wood, make the game go good.
Yeah, Richie, I still got the 23-channel base station. That's where I tell the guy, whoever comes up with the money first, they get the radio.
Well, you know who's gonna take that. You know they're gonna fly on 6 quicker than anything because them guys 6, 11, and 15. They don't know anything above Channel 19. Every now and then you might get one that venture to 20. Cool stroke. Me and my little Mud Duck radio. Me and my little Mud Duck stock mic radio.
Richie, you know all they gotta do to the base station is hook a good power mic to it and a good antenna. Other than that, to work a radio.
Roger on that. Roger on good power mic, good antenna. Me, I don't know, man. I like power mics. I like what they do, but I don't like relying on them because it's I mean, if you now the hardwired power mic that gets supplied off the radio power in the line, that's worthy. That's if you can get it rocking without a ground loop hum, that's the way to rock and roll. You know what I mean? When you're relying on a battery First of all, to rock the power mic, when you're looking on the meters, you're going to get more audio with the power mic, but your PEP watts, you got about 40% gone. And when you try to match that watts, there's usually, if it's tuned up wrong, a hellacious amount of background. But don't worry, in time I'll demonstrate these things and explain them and show you the differences.
Yeah, 10-4. Like I said, you know how much I'm asking for the 23 channel? The first $20 comes up for it. They go out the radio. All they gotta do is put a mic and an antenna to it.
Roger's on the first one with a dub.
Matter of fact, I could hook it up and hook my power mic and my antenna to it, and it'll sound just as good as this Zachary D.
Roger. Let me see something. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it's dusted a knob. Then again, these knobs took a beating. And they are very, very, very hard to damage. Very hard. Even for me. Not like them cheesy knobs they're using the Mate amps. Like 2 months they're blown out.
Richie, if anybody wants that radio, it's sitting here until the end of the month. Whoever comes up with the $20 first.
Yeah, Richie, what do you think about that radio you selling for $20? What's wrong with it?
It's a house radio. It's for a house. It's only 23 channels and only goes up to 23. Which means you couldn't hit 34 or 37 on it.
Alright, I'm just checking.
It's a good working radio, but it's an older style radio.
Hey, Richie,
Yes, sir.
if they got the plug for the 29 that goes on the back of the radio, it would work in the car if they want to work it in the car. And it ain't never been worked on, so.
Roger on that. It's got the dual power option. It's a bass, but it's got the 12-volt DC jack. Same jack as your Striker right there.
But it don't got the channels that I need, that's what I'm saying. It's useless to me.
That's what I told you. Yes, it don't have 34 and 37. It ain't got your 2 works kits.